Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the survival enthusiast Steuarts. Parents Dawn and Grover believe the year 2012 may bring about global catastrophes, ending the world as we know it. But they're preparing their family to survive, stockpiling food, gas masks, and other survival gear. Dawn insists the whole family stay together as much as possible and learn to work together as a team through weekly survival training. Everyone must carry survival kits with them wherever they go so that they are always prepared for disaster. And the optimistic, future-minded Cathrays of California. Raylene and Harry see greatness ahead for golf champion daughter Casey, who they believe will one day be the best golfer in the world. Raylene works 6 jobs to support her daughter's career, and Harry invests all his time managing her training. Harry is so consumed with Casey's career that he barely spends any time with Corey, splitting the family in 2. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
Bye, Mom!
and a new life.
Be safe!
Basically, California will be gone.
You can't be serious.
There's a movie.
Yeah, there's a movie about Martians too, but they're not landing.
I don't appreciate strangers coming here without me knowing about it. But
Deal with it.
No, but this is my home.
Come on, this is about survival.
You gotta be kidding me. This is not fun.
Real homes.
We do everything for the kids. This is nothing for the kids.
Why don't you just go
No,
up and
why
finish
don't you
play?
shut up and get out?
Real lives.
Today we're losing this survival
Stop.
skill because in 2...
Stop.
No, you shut up. Let me finish. This is my turn.
Real drama.
You were going crazy. You were like...
It has been prophesized that the end of the world as we know it is coming. The Earth will face natural devastation, eruptions, earthquakes, and extreme climate change. The day it is predicted to come to pass is December 21st, 2012. Well, it may be the end of the world as we know it, but the survival enthusiast Steuarts feel fine because they're prepared.
We are preparing our family for the 2012 prophecies.
Who can't love a girl who's willing to put on a gas mask for you?
There's so many theories about 2012. There's no way nothing is going to happen.
The Mayans, they have an extensively accurate calendar that just cuts off at 2012, December 21st.
Right after 2012, there's going to be a mass amounts of destruction.
It could throw off the magnetic field around Earth, which is what protects us from the radiation from the sun. Then it's pretty bad for Earth and those who live on it.
You could end up with a messed up brain. Hurricanes and tornadoes will occur, causing great devastation
We are going to encounter more meteors.
right at us. There's lots of possibilities.
It's not like it hasn't happened before.
Will it happen in 2012? I don't know. But I'd rather be prepared and plan for it and have nothing happen than not prepare. The end of the world as we know it board. It gives us a countdown to 2012. And Kimberly keeps this board updated every day. We have 4 children. Kimberly's 13, Odin's 9, Freya's 7, and Ian's 5. Ian, stop licking the window. And we don't talk to the younger kids about 2012. That's nasty. We don't want the children scared. We want them to be happy.
It was Dawn and Grover's eldest daughter, Kimberly, who first discovered theories about 2012.
Kimberly was watching a show about it. I started watching it, and then we called Grover in there.
When Dawn and Kimberly first told me about 2012, I was like, oh boy, here's another end-of-the-world scenario.
Despite Grover's skepticism, they researched 2012 on the internet, reading books, and watching TV documentaries, and became concerned for their family's safety.
After doing a little more research about it, it starts to look realistic.
The Steuarts, who planned to eventually live off the grid, decided to move to the Midwest.
One of the reasons we moved was because it was away from people.
We don't like having our children's friends over the house. When 2012 happens, I go, oh yeah, one of my kids' friends, their parents had all kinds of stuff. In here, we've got a gas mask, a hazmat suit. We try to make all of our activities at least somewhat survival related.
We teach them how to start fires,
There you go, see?
our weekly fire drill. Just knowing what plants are poisonous and shouldn't be touched.
Don't make your toilet so close to your house.
The Steuarts' motto is always be prepared, so the kids' safety is ensured even when heading off for the school bus.
We always make sure that we have a survival kit on us at all times. They have a food bar, the emergency sleeping bag, the emergency whistle with the compass. It has an emergency poncho.
Flashlight.
If their flashlight doesn't work, they have light sticks.
What's this?
Once the kids have headed off to school, Dawn gets down to further research.
I'll go on the computer for a little bit, and then I have quite a few books on 2012.
Dawn spends the rest of her day stocking up food and supplies for the family.
We'll be able to can them and have apples come 2012.
Having these animals is one step to being prepared for 2012.
Almost got it.
Come 2012, when you can't go to the grocery store, you're gonna need meat somehow, and you're gonna have to hunt for it.
I may have to go out and stalk and kill an animal that will feed my family. Shh, you'll scare the deer away. It's really important our family learns to work together and trust each other, because in survival situations, you don't know what's gonna happen. You have to depend on each other.
I used to have to come straight home from school because my parents don't want me to stay after and have a disaster. She wants everybody together.
We don't push our kids to go to any structured activities. Anything like that is not gonna make the child learn how to survive.
And the Steuarts got lots of stuff by literally banking on catastrophes to come.
We are taking advantage of no interest, no payment deals until 2012 because we're not going to ever have to pay for them.
We got a TV, furniture for the house, our bedroom set.
When the payments start coming due, there's not going to be anybody around to collect.
People who are not preparing and that want to come and take the supplies, we refer to as zombies. This is the punching bag we got for the kids.
Give me your stuff.
I want her to learn how to protect herself, you know, to fight off any zombies that might attack her.
I'm safe!
I'm actually looking forward to showing another family what they need to do to survive, so that way our children are not the only children out there.
But Dawn's about to abandon her survival enthusiast family and isolated life preparing for the end of the world as we know it to swap lives with a woman she's never met over 1,600 miles away.
We're the Stewarts, and we will survive.
Raylene and Harry Cathray devote every minute of their lives to the future of their kids and ensuring that it will be bright and successful.
We believe that our time and energy spent on our kids will make them succeed more in the future. My oldest daughter is Casey. She's 13. Harry and I believe that Casey can be the #1 golfer in the world.
She's been the youngest medalist of California Women's Amateur. She's been the youngest semifinalist 2 years in a row. She's been ranked inside the top 100 as a 12 and 13-year-old.
Determined optimists Raylene and Harry put every cent they earn towards fulfilling Casey's dream of being the world's #1 golfer.
We've provided her with an expert in biomechanics. We provided her with an expert in physical training. We've got a sports psychologist who helps her with how she thinks and how she should be thinking.
Describe how it felt to hit the ball.
This is a hitting studio for us inside to analyze her swing and have her practice in a very precise way. This is not a joke. This is helping her set a future up for herself.
Just to think of what she can do if she puts her heart into it. Makes me cry. My youngest son is Corey, and he's 11. Corey's passion is more academics than sports.
I hate golf.
I think Corey does get overshadowed a little bit with Casey. Casey is our athlete. Corey is very brain smart. Not that he's not an athlete. He just is a different type of athlete.
Raylene and Harry believe the best strategy to help their kids achieve success is to divide and conquer. But that means the family is rarely all together.
I look after most of Casey's sporting activities, and Raylene looks after most of Corey's.
Corey and I will eat first because Harry and Casey are always out at the golf course. And then when they get home, they will go ahead and eat.
I do nothing relative to Corey. How you doing, Corey? Fine. That's about as much as we talk. Pay attention for a minute.
I am.
I'm serious. I don't have time to mess around. Let's go.
Harry is very vocal.
Come back and look, please.
I am.
No, you're not. Come back and look. No, you're not. Raylene and I both work very hard to pour money into what our kids are doing.
I have 6 different jobs that I go to during the week. All the money that I make goes to help support the children.
As well as dividing up responsibility for the kids, Harry and Raylene also divide up responsibilities at home.
Well, men and women definitely have different skill levels for certain tasks. I'm good at buying the vacuum cleaner. They're good at using the vacuum cleaner.
If Harry is home and I'm cleaning, he's on the couch reading his paper.
Why don't I do domestics in the house? Because I don't need to. It's already being done by somebody else.
The Cathrays believe that in order for children to succeed in the future, they must have active social lives, be involved in lots of activities, and excel at school.
Corey will go to college. Will go. Did you hear me? Will go.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I want to teach this family how to sustain life so there'll be others, families along with us come 2012.
Don't forget your training.
Go save that family's life.
I want to take the philosophy of following your kids' dreams along with me, because they are the new future.
Bye! Bye, Mom! After a journey of over 1,600 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
This does not look like a neighborhood that is prepared for any type of disaster.
I have never been so far from civilization, I think, in my life.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
I'm seeing golf clubs, and it seems like typical zombie house.
Days left until something I cannot pronounce.
Whatever it is, it's small, and it's probably not edible in case of an emergency.
I see something marinating, possibly like a lizard or something like that.
Oh, look, more golf. Golf is not very useful at all. I mean, maybe it can help you use a golf club to beat someone upside the head the zombie's trying to get you, but...
Survival gear. I don't think it's really hidden very well.
I mean, these aren't going to keep you very warm if there's a polar shift or something and the temperature changes dramatically.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new families. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of her home.
2012 is coming, so prepare to survive. According to ancient Mayan prediction, December 21st, 2012 will be the end of the world as we know it. I think that the belief that the world's going to end in 2012 is stupid.
Our daughter, Cassie, is one of the country's top junior golfers, and we are dedicated as a family to her future success. They should just be hoping she survives.
We decided to move from Arizona to the safest place we could find, a desolate part of the Midwest. Oh my gosh.
We spend over $40,000 a year on travel, gear, trainers, and athletic coaches. That's a lot of money to spend on one child.
We have also been pretty clever and bought TVs and kitchen appliances on interest-free credit to 2012. I want to know what they're going to do in 2013 when they have no money.
Harry spends most of his time with Casey, and I get Corey. That's kind of sad because every child needs two parents.
Why push our kids into being great in sports or the arts or anything? Because the kids have dreams.
Survival enthusiast Dawn Steuart believes that the end of the world as we know it may be coming in 2012, and she's devoted her entire life to ensuring her family survives the natural disasters to come. She swapped lives with Cathray, who devotes her life to the future success of her champion golfer daughter and the comfort of her husband and son. For the first week, the wives must live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
We're going to have a dinghy drill in your life jacket.
Of course! It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi.
I'm Casey.
Kim.
My oldest daughter, Kim.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
Hi, Ian.
Ian.
We're teaching our children and our family about survival. And we have survival kits.
You carry this around all the time?
Yes. We have emergency candles, flashlight, glow sticks.
She had glow sticks. Who carries a glow stick?
There's 3 different food blocks.
You would eat this?
Like an axe if you needed to cut wood. You can unscrew it and there's a saw in there. There's some toothpicks in there too.
She's a nutbag. It has toothpicks in it as well. So it's just absolutely wild.
At the Steuarts, once the kids have gone to bed, Grover introduces Raylene to the 2012 End of the World Countdown Board.
It's coming quicker and quicker. And so the more we do to help prepare us for it, then we know we're, a couple steps forward towards being totally prepared. We keep the younger kids out of it.
Okay.
I don't want them to say, oh, it's 2012, we're all gonna die.
Is this family crazy? I think that they are.
With 2012, though, it's a natural occurrence that happens no matter what.
How crazy are they that you can really think that something like this is going to happen?
In California, Harry has decided that in order to live Raylene's life, there is no need for Dawn to have a survival kit, as in the first week, she must live by the Cathray family rules.
Raylene doesn't have one of those. I'm gonna actually take that from you. So you're gonna live like Raylene lives, and that means the pack goes see you later, alligator.
How about I keep the pack in my room and don't you dare touch my bag?
The world's not coming to end in the next 4 or 5 days.
Oh, so you can guarantee me there won't be no earthquake in 4 or 5 days?
No, I can't.
Okay, then put the bag down.
But the pack...
Put the bag down.
The bag's going in the garage. Hold on a minute. The bag goes away.
You gonna take it off my body?
You can keep the bag, but take the glow sticks out of it, the shovel out of it, the toothpaste, whatever's in there.
He tried to take my emergency bag. I'm used to be treated like an equal, and he doesn't treat me like an equal. He's very domineering.
At the Steuarts, Grover is curious as to what Raylene's reaction is to his and Dawn's beliefs about 2012.
2012, and all the stuff I'm giving you tonight is a whole lot to swallow at one time. What are you thinking?
Well, of course, to begin with, I think you're a little bit crazy. When that date comes and nothing happens, what are you going to do?
You buy car insurance. You never get in an accident. Why'd you buy car insurance? But what if there is that time where you do get in an accident?
You're looking at a bigger picture of the world having major destruction. Is a little bit different than wrecking your car.
She's not really buying into 2012 stuff just yet. You know, she hasn't been exposed to it, so I don't expect her to. You know, she's got time. She'll be doing a lot of research tomorrow, and maybe she'll come up with some stuff on her own.
It's the first morning of the swap, and before the kids head off to school, Raylene must inspect their survival packs.
You have water, and you have the sleeping bag, and you have your snacks.
All righty, so Freya, yours looks good to go now.
It's just ridiculous that these kids are carrying these survival packs. They should be thinking about what they're going to play after school, not, oh, do I have my water bottle in my survival pack?
At the Cathrays, Dawn has to rise early to focus on Casey's training regime, preparing her for golfing success.
Is this workout time important to you?
Yeah, it's both important to me and my mom because this is the time in the morning where we usually like talk and hang out and stuff. Each week, I probably hang out with Mom. 6 hours total.
I spend 6 hours a day with my children. I can't even think of 6 hours a week. Does he normally do that? Yeah.
At the Steuarts, with the kids at school, Raylene must research predictions related to 2012.
It's just science fiction. It's not reality. Dawn has spent a lot of time researching why it's going to happen. Has she spent any research on why it's not going to happen?
How's the research been going?
Good. I switched it around. Instead of researching why 2012 is going to happen, I put it, why is it not going to happen? In 1973, they were talking about a comet would come and hit the Earth and everybody would be killed. That didn't happen. Everybody's still here.
Well, what happens when they were right?
I think the research that they have gotten off the internet and books. To me, I feel that all they're doing is making the people who have produced them and written them rich. Dawn and Grover, to me, they seem naive. They should wake up and smell the coffee and realize that they're being taken advantage of.
In California, Dawn must head out to Raylene's job working 6 days a week to financially support the kids' activities. And when Dawn gets home, she must do all the housework.
It's very strange to me that Harry's off having fun and I'm here doing this work. Raylene does all the housework.
I think cleaning is gender related. I think women have a role in that they're better cleaners, they're better cookers, they're better carers.
Harry is too wrapped up in golf and himself to realize that his wife needs help.
At the Steuarts, the kids come home immediately after school, and Raylene, who encourages her children to socialize and get involved in lots of activities, is curious if the Steuart children feel they're missing out.
Why do you come right home? Why don't you stay at school and do something?
Because my mom wants us all together if a disaster happens.
Did you come straight home from school when you lived in Arizona?
No.
What did you do?
I did just mainly basketball and I did cheerleading too for a little bit.
Why don't you let the kids play sports after school?
You know, if something did happen, what if between here and the school, it's devastation?
I think that always worrying about the end is very selfish. So let your daughter be a girl. Let her play basketball with her friends.
In California, Dawn must take Corey, who has barely seen his dad all week, to basketball, while Harry spends more time with golf champion Casey.
So how often does, your dad come to your games or practices like this?
He wouldn't come to the practices because it's not that important.
Dawn becomes concerned Corey hasn't been able to develop a meaningful relationship with his father.
Do you wish you could spend more time with your dad?
Probably not because he'd keep trying to make me probably go practice golf.
When I talked to Corey, I asked him if he liked spending time with you. He did not.
It's their choices. If he wants me to spend more time with him, then I will. But the only time that I have available when I'm not working or trying to get Casey to where she's going, then she's not a golden child. She's an individual. If I was your son or daughter, which I'm not, I wouldn't want to do much with you either, but that's just my choice.
I don't like the fact that he seems to favor his daughter over his son. They're not a true family. They're two separate families.
At the Steuarts, Raylene gets a crash course in survival training with the whole family.
So this is my handy-dandy magnesium stick. No matter what weather condition, I can start a fire with it. You scrape this flint here, and it makes a spark. There we go. I've got a hazmat suit. We have gas masks. I want you to go ahead and try. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Out here in the boonies, I don't think you're gonna have any gas attacks. There's nobody around.
If you didn't do it right, then you would know. Because your eyes start going all crazy, you start watering, your nose starts going nuts.
I feel sorry for the kids because they have to live with their parents, and their parents are very...
Boogers and snot everywhere.
I had to say dumb.
In California, with rule change approaching, Dawn decides to explain her beliefs regarding 2012 to Harry.
We'll use your glass, for example, okay, if you don't mind?
No, that's fine.
Okay, right now, the Earth is on this side of the Milky Way. Well, on December 21st, 2012, it will be right in the middle. You understanding this? There's predictions that when it crosses back over, more major catastrophes will occur that will cause, basically, California will be gone.
You can't be serious.
There's a movie.
Yeah, there's a movie about Martians too, but they're not landing. I mean, it's just mind-blowing to me.
I'm not surprised by Harry's reaction at all. I guess come 2012, you know, I'll have the last laugh.
Today, everything is about to change in the Steuart and Cathray households as the new wives take control.
Steuart family, it's time to go for the gold. The fear of 2012 stops today.
I'm going to teach this family how to survive any disaster, if Harry likes it or not.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey. Both wives have decided not to discuss 2012 in front of the children while delivering their rules.
Harry, you think it's important to push your kids in sports when you should be teaching them valuable survival skills. Harry, be quiet. In my house, the kids don't waste time with sports because I make sure they're safe at home with family, learning skills to protect themselves from zombies. This week, you guys are ditching your golf and basketball practice for real survival classes. You'll learn how to use hazmat suits and camouflage. And since we're near the coast in California, we're going to have a dinghy drill in your life jacket.
Of course we are!
Shush!
Steuart family, you're the most antisocial, crazy family in America. It's
Excuse
time.
me?
Let me finish.
Please finish. I want to hear this.
Thank you. We are going to be locking away all those survival packs in a box. I will have a buyer come out to the house and buy whatever they want. All the money you make will go towards your kids' future.
I'm not sure how that's going to help anything.
This week, I have seen you using a ridiculous board. You will wipe off the countdown board and fill it with family future goals.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Harry, you're a chauvinistic pig. You take complete advantage of your wife. She does everything for you. So this week, you're going to get a lesson in domestics.
Grover, you need a reality check. This week, I will have a college professor come and talk to you about Mayan culture and myths.
That's great. Now we can have another opinion that we haven't already seen before.
Hopefully it'll help you change your mind. I feel you are doing a disservice to your kids by not allowing them to have friends. We are going to have a huge party here at the end of the week.
Yes. Harry, a real dad doesn't spend his free time playing favorites with his children and singling them out with a ridiculous hobby. It's time to fess up and apologize for being a bad dad to Corey. So you're going to write a speech about all the great things about your son.
This week, I have seen no sports of any kind. Sports teaches kids confidence and helps them adapt to any situation. So this week, you kids will learn to play golf. Where are you going? Can you go sit down for me? I'll show you my box later.
In California, Dawn enforces her first rule, and the Cathrays get their first taste of survival training. They do a timed drill to see how quickly, in the event of disaster, they can put on hazmat suits.
Come on, this is about survival. We're at 2.5 minutes.
Put your arms through the backwards.
8 minutes. we can improve tomorrow.
Oh, no! You gotta be kidding me. They do this every week. Here comes, come on. I mean, this is fine during like, this is not fine.
At the Steuarts, Raylene enforces her first rule. As a way to introduce the kids to new activities, she's invited a golf pro to the house.
Hi, I'm Grover. Nice to meet you. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt. Raylene, can I talk to you real quick?
Sure.
I understand that you're trying to do something different for the family by bringing somebody over here, but I really don't appreciate you bringing somebody out here without my knowledge.
You know what? Deal with it.
No, but this is my home. This is my house, and I don't appreciate strangers coming here without me knowing about it.
Or is it a zombie? Is he gonna come and steal your stuff?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know anything about him. I just know there's some guy here in my garage. You know, golf was definitely not going to be able to save your life. All right, you can put it in a little cup. Well, how's that going to keep you from freezing to death? How's that going to keep you from starving to death or getting dehydrated and dying of thirst?
It's the first morning after rule change at the Cathrays, and Dawn has ruled the family dress in camouflage, the official pattern of the apocalypse. Next, she readies them for everyday survival and gives them each a survival pack.
The glow sticks, just in case you don't have.
In case you're at a concert.
These are our emergency whistles. They have a compass. Emergency sleeping bags. They retain 90% of your body heat.
That's important in the summer in California. I would not make the kids carry these to school. These are not something that I find kid-friendly. I guess the impression that our kids live in fear all the time. If you want to teach your kids about what might happen that's bad, that's fine. But you can't live that every single day.
At the Steuarts, Raylene has banned survival training in the effort to convince Grover that there are other things in life apart from preparing for disaster. And she has also ruled that the family pack up all their survival gear.
So you guys aren't gonna help? I have to do this all myself? What happened to teamwork?
Survival is very crucial, and I don't want to die, and I don't want my family to die. It's just like saying, hey, any of you kids want to hang yourself today?
What I want to take away is the fear that something's going to happen.
Are you worried that something might happen, or would you rather be prepared?
Prepare.
Right now, I think with Grover not giving up his survival pack makes the kids follow the biggest kid of all, the littler soldiers, you know, and that's not something that they should have to even think about.
In California, Dawn enforces her rule that Harry, who does nothing around the house, take over all of Raylene's duties.
First thing you're going to do is clean your bathroom.
Oh.
And this helps prepare you for if, gosh forbid, something should happen to Raylene, you would be able to do this.
If something should happen to Raylene, I'd find somebody else to come clean the bathroom.
Where's the scrubbing?
I let the water do the work, man.
Look at the shower. There's like gunk all over it.
That's where the water calcifies, right on the edge there. I like that.
And the white stuff?
That's toothpaste.
It's really nice to see him vacuuming. The sad part is this is probably the only time he ever does it. Are you done with the bathroom?
Yes, I am.
No, let me go check.
You better hold off. I was just in there.
At the Steuarts, Raylene has ruled that the kids get to have a party and have friends over to the house, but Grover has some concerns.
You know, it's not normal for me to say, hey, let's have a bunch of people over our house, because it's not something that I like to do. I decided to not have a party. I don't feel comfortable.
How do you think your kids are going to feel when we tell them that nobody gets to come over your house? How do you think that's going to make them feel?
You know what? I already talked to them about that, and they were disappointed.
I'm very disappointed. I think you're very selfish. Let's just take one more thing away from the kids. That's just a sad life. And I don't plan to be a part of it.
There might be problems. We might not be safe. Not so much that I think the kids are going to attack us, but once 2012 happens, all the people that haven't prepared are going to be coming after the people who have, and it's not going to be good.
At the Cathrays, Dawn is continuing her mission to show the family survival training for any disaster can be fun as well as important. She bans anyone not prepared for catastrophe, people she calls zombies. Then it's time for a life raft drill.
When I blow the whistle, you will each get a life jacket on. You will get the dog's life jacket on. Get your bottoms outside in the boat. Yay. Come on, come on, come on, hurry up.
Yeah, that's good enough for now. Come on there, dog. Hello, neighbors.
Dad, hurry, hurry, the water's coming in. Dad, we need you in the front, or in the middle.
Hold on.
I quit.
Come on. Even Amy thinks it's ridiculous, for God's sake.
I really don't think Harry gets too much of anything. I think he uses humor as a way of dealing with things he doesn't understand.
Though she's keeping it fun for the children, Dawn is determined that Harry understand the gravity of the 2012 prophecies.
I thought today you could do some research so you can form your own opinion with some facts. Here's some websites.
The Milky Way will align for the first time in 26,000 years.
Scientists all over the globe agree that a catastrophic event is undoubtedly going to happen.
Cataclysmic.
Yeah, whatever. It's gonna happen.
This is not a way to raise kids. For the next 3 years, you're going to be
How
teaching
is this affecting my kids? I don't say, kids, today we're losing this survival skill because in No, you shut up. Let me finish. This is my turn. Even the Bible has an apocalypse that's going to come.
You can't even say that.
I can't live with you. Harry refuses to look at anything. I don't like myself when I'm around Harry, so I have to just stay away from him for a while.
At the Steuarts, Raylene has ruled that instead of survival training, Grover build a putting course so the kids can have fun in the garage. But Raylene is still determined he sell his survival gear and spend it on the kids' future.
To me, it seems like you are the biggest kid in the family. Maybe you can set some example for the younger children in the house and start inventorying all the junk that we have downstairs for 2012 and see what we can get rid of.
I forbid you to go inventory anything that I have in my house.
Well, you're not my boss, so
and you are in my house, and if you don't like it...
Have a nice day. I'm going through Grover's treasures here.
I guess that whole part about don't touch my didn't apply to you.
No,
and you know what?
I'm going through what I told you we're gonna do.
And I told you no.
In my house, we do everything for the kids. This is nothing for the kids, because nothing here will help them.
This is for me to protect my family.
Why don't you just go up and
why don't you shut up and get out?
At the Steuarts, following their fight over survival gear, Raylene has busied herself with housework while Grover has been thinking things over downstairs.
I was just so angry with the way she was, disrespecting me and my family that I came unglued. I blew up at her, and, it's not me. It's not my style. I want to apologize. I shouldn't have talked to you like that. But I would appreciate if you came at me from a little bit different angle instead of the disciplinarian.
The children are just coming home from school, so let's go ahead and get on with our day, and let's get them in, get their snacks, and move on. I would hope that this experience would help them wake up and see that there is more to life than thinking about the end, but I don't know if they are capable of seeing it from the other side.
At the Cathrays, Dawn has ruled that Harry make a board that will keep a countdown to 2012.
Okay, our oldest daughter, she keeps this board in our kitchen. It tells you how many more days are left. And I thought it would be neat to keep it up, and you can use it as a countdown until 2012.
This is ridiculous. And there's no way that I would have my kid researching the end of anything.
I don't like the person he brings out in me. I sound stupid, I sound ignorant, and I don't want to be ugly in front of his kids. Well, ugly, I mean mean.
At the Steuarts, Raylene is determined Grover gets some authoritative information about 2012 and the Mayan prophecies, rather than from books and the internet. And with Grover's permission, she has invited a Mayan scholar and academic to the house.
I'm glad that you finally made it here. I wanted to understand a little bit more of what Grover's talking about in regards to the 2012.
The Mayan Indians don't have a very good track record when it comes to prophecies. How did they predict the future? Hallucinogenic drugs. Right. That's like going to someone who does acid and asking them for future advice.
There's a lot of information out there.
But if you look at these books that have been written, they're not written by scholars. I cannot find a single Mayanist who believes that the world will end on December 21st, 2012.
That, these are a lot of good things that, I haven't heard about. The most information I've got are from different internet sources, different books, and, movies that are out. So to have that one-on-one time and to hear the passion in his voice when he talks about it is pretty impressive. I will watch and see what happens in the future. If I start seeing more and more signs of cataclysmic events, then I'm going to start leaning more towards being more prepared, and definitely 2012 happening.
In California, after Harry refused to allow Dawn to put up a 2012 countdown board, she's been doing some thinking of her own.
He pointed out something to me that I never thought of before, that Kimberly's board could be potentially a countdown to her death. And that's not something I want my daughter counting down to. It had never occurred to me that the board could potentially be a countdown to death. So we will leave the date, but we're gonna be putting, at the end of it, till the day we wanna be off the grid.
That's the start of a process. Maybe she'll change how she believes certain things are gonna happen as well. So maybe the 11-year-old kid is the one who's now 13 can convince her that she's wrong.
Next, Dawn enforces a rule that Harry write a speech in appreciation of his son.
I had to write a list of the good things that you do. Then I put, he's a smart kid, you're a great video game player. And a great son. Just an exhausting week watching somebody doubt how much you care about one child or the other. Acknowledging the fact that he's a great kid. We don't do it enough.
Can I go now? It was really cool that he read that speech to me.
At the Steuarts, after her success with the Mayan scholar, Raylene enforces her rule that Grover and Kim erase the end of the world as we know it board.
Maybe the countdown could be conceived as a little bit morbid. I think it will be more beneficial if you have some kind of goal up there or something.
I do want to do other things than think about 2012.
Maybe that countdown, if we take that down and the kids put up a goal, I'm okay with that. If that helps the children, that's all I care about.
And after telling Raylene he would not allow the kids to have a party, Grover has been thinking it over, and he has an announcement for the family.
I slept on it, and after telling you yesterday that the party was canceled, I changed my mind, and we can have the party tonight. Yes. Okay, invite everybody you want. Hey, Billy, we're having like a little party over here. Yeah, just bring your kids and any other kids you find. Look at this, guys. I want to thank Raylene for being our guest out here. She's the one that kind of inspired me to go down this direction and build this for the kids.
I hope my parents let it do more often.
They're people from my community, and I would hate for them to turn against me and use the knowledge, but you know what? No. Just the look on the kids' faces, you know, I wouldn't have a problem doing this a little more often.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I brought this family closer together and hopefully taught them some survival skills. It was nice spending time with you and you.
I hope this family has learned that December 21st, 2012 is just another day.
I miss you.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Do you miss me?
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
Having just met Dawn, she went through the contents of her safety thing with the glow stick and the toothpicks and all that stuff, and that just struck me as odd that somebody would carry one of those all the time.
Harry tried to steal my survival bag. He was rude, arrogant. I've never had anyone treat me so disrespectful in my life.
You said the world's coming to an end.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You said in 2012.
No, I didn't. I said the world as we know it.
What's the difference?
We want to be self-reliant, so that would be the end
that was the
of the world.
explanation I got.
You wouldn't let me explain it. I tried numerous times.
No, but you kept telling me about 18.
I mean, you were going crazy.
I wasn't going crazy.
To me as well, just like Harry, you were counting down to the day that you were going to die.
She wanted me to sell everything.
The rule was to sell off and get rid of the 2012 preparation stuff and put it into a fund for your kids.
It's kind of like going through someone's underwear drawer.
That's what I was thinking. So it got me really heated.
Just call the cops on her? That's what I would have done.
It came pretty close.
Really?
I yelled at her, hey, get away from my stuff, get out. Raylene also had a rule change about our board that we would erase it, and instead of having that countdown, we'd give the kids a more positive light to go on.
I understand your point on that, so I think that instead of putting the acronym on it, we will change it to until we get off the grid. My first impression of walking in and looking around, there's tons of pictures of Casey and one of Corey. So we had Harry make a list of all the wonderful things that Corey has done.
It was very neat, and it made me realize he needs to hear that his dad thinks he's great as well. And I think that's pretty cool.
That's exactly what I wanted you to see.
And I cried on national television, by the way, which is also very sad.
Interesting experience.
Read some good books.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
I can't see.
Get a horse.
By the way, I don't look good in camouflage.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives. That's it, Corey. Pop it hard. Nice.
Since the swap, Harry's come to a couple of Corey's basketball games.
Watching Corey play is fun. He does pretty well for the most part. It's pretty cool. Since the swap, we've decided to donate the survival stuff to the garbage can. I feel safer already.
I've been running on the treadmill because if the world did end, I don't think the zombies will be able to catch me.
Watch out behind you. There's a zombie.
Life has been much better since the swap.
The best part of the swap was my mom. She's letting me have more friends over.
Since the swap, the professor came back and we had a meeting with him.
Hi.
He talked a lot about the Mayans and why their predictions aren't accurate.
There's nothing there that explicitly says that it's the end of the world.
The professor made a good point that not to believe everything you see out there. You know, you gotta be aware of where the information is coming from. So we're gonna, double check our sources.
Well, thank you
again.
so much
Thank
for
you.
your hospitality.
Thank you. We got you guys the biggest zombie of all.
Oh, isn't that nice?
You throw the balls at it. You may hit a ball, whatever you want. That is the bullseye.
You missed. What a shock. Missed. Shocking. Oh, low. So you can't hit that low. Enough already. You're getting too much joy out of that. Stop.
I love it.
No more.
Oh, baseball bat will work. You can use that on there.
I killed him.
Okay, I think we're done.